What's going on, guys? So today I'm going to be talking about something that I get asked now almost every day. Like my DMs, that's probably other than wanting parts for the 300ZX, is DMs about the G35. You know, how is it being a daily? Is it a good daily? Is it reliable? A bunch of stuff. So I'm going to try to answer some questions for you guys. I've only had the car for about, I'd say like 10 days, I think, 11 days, maybe 9, I don't know. But I've put 900 miles on it in basically 10 days. So I have driven the car a lot, and I definitely think it's an amazing car. I love this car. Honestly, I was never a real big fan of the G35. I don't know, mostly because of the interior. I didn't like the tan interior, and I knew black seemed to be really rare. I never saw anyone with black interior. And then I got lucky with black interior manual. So now I'm like super in love with this car. It drives amazing. It sounds amazing. I love the exhaust on this car. So for how daily driving goes, it's awesome. This car has AC. It's fun too. But it's definitely not anywhere near as fast as like the 300 or anything like that, but it's still really fun, quick, little daily. Definitely a platform that, you know, has potential to be fast or be really fast. Like right now I consider this more of like a quick little, you know, fun car that I daily drive. It's not like a race car. Like the 300ZX, in my opinion, is more like a race car, more raw, not so luxurious. Like this car has heated seats and AC. The 300ZX has no heated seats and no AC. But overall, this car is really fun to drive, and so far so good. I mean, I haven't had any issues with it. The only thing that I will say that I don't like about this car is this fucking seatbelt. Like, this shit sucks. I don't know, you guys probably can't see, but the seatbelt buckle part comes up super high, and I've looked around and I know that you can buy the passenger buckle and put it on the driver's seat, so that's probably what I'm going to do. And then also, like right here, I don't know if you guys can tell, that shit just cuts your neck, like especially when you're driving like this, it just kills you. And I've never really had that problem in another car, so I don't know, there's a couple things you can do. So definitely gonna be doing that really soon, because it is not fun. This clutch is kind of weird. It's an OEM replacement that got put in like apparently like 2 months ago, 3 months ago, but it's a little weird. It's definitely a lot different than the stage 2 clutch I have in the 300ZX. So it's taking some getting used to, but overall it's not terrible, it's not great clutch wise. I love this transmission. Honestly, this thing feels like butter. It is just super smooth. Like I love it. I also like the way this exhaust sounds, which I've already talked about before, but it sounds freaking amazing. I love it. Oh, this car wants to get over. But yeah, this exhaust, oh man, it sounds beautiful. I really want to do an exhaust review, which will probably be coming very soon, on the still-in exhaust. Is it really worth $1,600 for exhaust? Which I know the Tomei's up there too with that price. I haven't even looked at it because I just like it so much. I'm not even worried about getting an exhaust system. Right now, I'm worried about getting coilovers. I need coilovers. It's got tane lowering springs on it right now, but it's just not like exactly where I want it. It's lower than stock, but it's not like the height that I want it. I just want like an inch more, maybe an inch and a half lower. Probably an inch would be perfect. An inch would be perfect, and a stiffer spring rate, so I don't rub, because these springs have shit spring rate. I still rub, and it's not even low. So this car has the big brake kit on it from the Q50 and Q60, Premium Sport or whatever. I don't even know exactly what it's from, but the Q50 and Q60, big brakes, and I'm telling you, they stop on a dime. I mean, it's crazy. Like, I've never, like I said before, I've never been like a brake like enthusiast. I would say like where I super, it's not that I don't care about brakes. Second gear, third. It's not that I've been like never like, it's not that I don't want to upgrade brakes. It's just not been something that I've done, you know, I've never really upgraded brakes. I like to upgrade to make power, I guess, but not brakes, which I definitely, this car has definitely changed that for me. I didn't put the brake kit on, but it was put on before, and I'm telling you, probably gonna be a big brake kit coming for the 300ZX. But I forgot I had the traction control on. I haven't taken it off yet, so just kind of like, whoa, fell on its face. But yeah, so this car, like just you saw the smile. Like, it's just that car. Like, it is such a fun, comfortable sports car, and it's just amazing. I really did not expect to like this car this much. Like, I had a 335i. It was auto, which could be why that this car is better in my opinion, or more fun in my opinion. But it's just a blast to drive every time I drive it. And like I said, I've gone through about 900 miles so far with this car, and every single mile of it has been fun. There hasn't been like, oh, I don't want to drive my car today. Like, hell no. Like, I'm like excited in the morning to wake up and go to work for the sole fact that I get to drive my car to work. I don't want to work, but I have fun driving my car to work. It's just, if you don't have one, you should get one, honestly. Like, now obviously this model is gonna be different than most of the other G35s. This is the 06 Rev Up Sport, so pretty much in my opinion, the best G35, just because one, it's a rev up. Those engines are just better for oil leaks, and they're more refined just because it was the next engine from the DE. And then also the sport package is something that I've grown to love and hate. Yes, the seats are nicer because of the sport package seats. The steering wheel is nicer because it's the sport package steering wheel, and the bumper and the side skirt. All that's nice, but the bad thing about the sports model, in my opinion, is the lack of coilover setups available. Not a lot of coilover setups that you can put on the sport model, if any. I haven't found any yet, but I know there's probably at least one. I think BC Racing might make one. I'm not sure. I gotta look into that because I want to get coils like ASAP. Like I said before, the fitment just, it's fine for right now, but it's not what I want. And I'm taking this car up to Nashville for Slammed Enough. Not that it's gonna be in the show or even seen by anybody, but I like to have my cars looking nice. And yeah, so that's what I want to do. I'm also looking at those carbon fiber fenders. Man, those things go hard. I kind of want them now. And also the hood, but I don't know. I'm probably getting a little too ahead of myself at this point. First things first, get the coilovers or the lips. I don't need to go buy carbon fiber fenders first. I don't know, maybe we'll see. Oh my gosh. Sorry, this video's kind of turned into just me talking about dumb shit. Just because there's not, this car almost, I'm not gonna say leaves me speechless, but it almost does. Like, it's really just such a fun car to drive. Like, I'm on some back roads right now, and just like, it just sounds so good. It just feels so good, really. It's all just good. Good. I think we definitely feel a lot better with some coilovers on these back roads. But like, as a car goes, for the rubbing. Oh, spring brake sucks. I'd rather have a stiffer suspension that didn't rub than more softer, comfortable suspension that rubs, in my opinion. But yeah, it's probably gonna do it for today's video, guys. If you don't have a G35, go buy a G35. Pretty much plain and simple, you need one. If you have a 300ZX and you're looking for a daily, which I know a lot of you guys have 300ZXs, because this channel was basically all about 300ZXs until now. So if you're new, subscribe, because it's gonna probably turn into more G35 related stuff until we figure out what's going on with the 300ZX. And then after that, it's basically gonna be both. And we'll probably get another car. I don't know. I have like an addiction. So if you're new, go ahead and subscribe, hit that like button, comment what you would want to see done to this car first. It does have a lot of stuff already. There's so much more that we can do to this car. I definitely want to get it tuned very, very, very soon. A lot of cool stuff coming. A lot of stuff coming for the 300ZX. I know a lot of people are kind of upset that it's got put on the back burner, but you guys just got to understand, there's so much little stuff that isn't really, in my opinion, interesting to film. So I really needed something else to film and have fun with while that is getting built. I will go ahead and let you guys know. I can't remember if I told you guys in the last video or not, but we are most likely going with a 1J Z swap in the 300ZX or a RB25, depending on which one I can find for the best price. I'm really leaning more towards the 1J because one of my buddies has a 1J in his car, and I feel like the swap process is gonna be a lot easier with someone that already knows what they're doing versus me just trying to figure everything out. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.